Hey, I figured we'll get this class done. We only gonna be on in about an hour probably. So we're gonna finish the class from earlier. If you weren't here earlier, we are on page 270. Well, we started at page 270. Hey y'all. Yeah, I had to get the green out, y'all. My hair's been green for a long time, and red is the opposite of the color wheel, so this is where we at. This is not permanent. It's just to get it back to brown so I can do some other colors because everything was turning green. Everything. So I had to learn what I tried to skip. Good night. Hey, Ro. Hey, Valisa. Queen of Color. Hey, everybody. Hola, hola. Let's get it, y'all. We on page. Well, we started. Okay, so I'm going to just tell y'all where we at. We probably going to like 270 something. We was on 270. And then we just gonna put this because we're actually at 277 right now. Okay, we're actually on at 277. So book 2, hey, you can go back and read 270 to 277 yourself, but right now we on 277. So if y'all could get to book 2, page 277, and I'll tell you what page it is in the PDF. Good evening, everybody. It's page 328 in the PDF, if y'all ready. Hey. Hola. So we started at page 270, but we're not going to go back and read that. We're just going to start at page 277 in book 2. I think it's time for my... Calling all WOU students to class. You'll need to have book. It's the dean calling. Hello, these are our morning announcements. All students will need to report to their classes. And you will need to be on page 277 of the Old Testament Pseudepigrapha, book 2. This is your dean, Circa Trova, Dot 22. I hope you guys enjoy your class today. Thank you for traveling Circa Trova Air. Y'all about to be sick of me. Listen, be ready, prepared to be sick of me. I told y'all. I don't even know if that is going to ever make it out of this house. So, that being said, moving on. Y'all didn't even know y'all traveled around the world and back just that fast. You see that? Welcome to Circa Trova Air. Mm-hmm. You flew all the way. You've been flued out. And you didn't even know it. You didn't been flued out. Yup, y'all didn't even know. I don't know if that's going to make it better or worse. We're going to have to figure this out here in a second. All of these lights. It's just going to be a lot. Hey. So we're on page 277, book 2 right now. Okay, everybody. Everybody. Yes, I'm on TikTok. I'm not showing up on TikTok. All right, y'all. I'm going to go out and come back in on TikTok. Oh, my God. Great. Hi, Bria. I am showing up. Okay. No, this is not going to work. Oh, this is not going to work. Nope. All right. No, I'm not. Okay. I don't know. So, y'all know how they be doing me. Just share. So if y'all friends with other people, then I guess it'll come up. Y'all know how they do me. That's why I don't even plan my lives no more. And now they done got on to that. Now they done got on to that. It's too warm for that. That's too much. Y'all know I'm going through that whole thing. And so 1 minute I'm a furnace, the next minute I'm a freezer. There's no in between. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, y'all got page 277. Hey, everybody. Well, hello. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. I'm on both. Ugh. This is the one thing I hated about desk jobs. Gotta get up and stretch when you have a desk job. If you sit for hours, God. That's crazy. Well, that makes me sad. I don't know what. I can smell that lemon. Y'all, my eczema, when I tell you I have not had eczema in forever, like a flare up, goodness gracious. I am an itchy fool right now on my arms. I do not like that. I don't think you have to. Hopefully you don't. You do have the flu? What's $5 a month? Nah, Bria, it breaks my skin out. I feel like I'm answering 17 questions at one time. I see something about subscribing for $5. Your skin hates cold weather. Pray for my 8-year-old. He fainted 2 times and threw up. Now he's in the air. Definitely. Y'all, our nephew threw up 2 times and passed out. He fainted 2 times and threw up. So pray for our nephew. That's not why I'm squinting. I was trying to read. I need glasses. That's what it's boiling down to. But glasses hurt my things right here. And I really just need to remember how to hook all this up, so because our mod, Miss Rangel, got me this big old screen so I don't have to squint. But I haven't quite figured out the whole ordeal. So, no, I ain't going to be able to do no contacts. I can't touch my eye. No. Okay, we ready. It might be that these ponytails is a little too tight. Oh, yep, that was it. Are you serious? Girl. I didn't think I saw that right. Now, wait a minute, girl. Really? Thank you so much. It will be my first pair ever. Oh, thank you. Now, ooh. Thank you. Some Gucci glasses. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. My toes can't even wiggle because they're stunned. They just sitting there like this, like they want to wiggle, but they don't know if they should wiggle or not. Thank you so much. Now, what I am going to have to do is hide them from your niece. We can't, don't nobody tell her nothing, and she's not logged on this evening. So we're just going to keep this as our secret. Because it's only one of my children, maybe two, that'll be trying to put them on. Thank you so much. Now let me ask you a question. Can Walmart put something in there for me, or do I? So do I not go to? You can't take them to Walmart and have them put no lenses in them. Can I go to Lens Crafters or 2 for $29? Do they still got that little sale or what? I could take them to Walmart. Yeah. Okay. That's all I need to know. Thank you. Lens Crafters is the best. Okay. We're going to have to see what Lens Crafters is working with. Have I listened to Julie Green? She is one of God's prophets. No. So I don't thank you so much, y'all. And listen, let me tell you, I appreciate everything y'all give me. Everything. It doesn't matter either way, big, little, small. Like, I'm so grateful. Like I said, look, yeah, now my toes is moving. Y'all can see me wiggling a little bit. I guess I'm at a... Thank you so much. That's so crazy. Now, see, I'm stunned right now. Y'all don't never know me to be speechless. But right about now, I'm just be. Thank you. When I tell y'all, between my assortment of beautiful markers that I have, my beautiful books that y'all have sent me, my handcrafted things, the way that you guys think of me with pens, my quirky stuff. My quirky stuff. You know what I'm saying? My quirky stuff. Like, I'm so grateful for y'all. Like, when y'all send them cards and my little babies is drawing me pictures, y'all don't know. I'm keeping all of that stuff. I'm a sentimental person. So, like, all the little cards, they go in a box. So, my grandkids will be able to see. Like, I'm thinking about making, like taking pictures of everything. And I think I want to make a blanket, like a quilt. But have it have buttons so that I can, like, put the pictures, you know, of my memories. So when I get old, if the Lord lets, who knows, but I'm a trinkety person. So I'm already trying to figure out how to get pictures, because I take pictures of everything. So I'm trying to figure out, like, all my markers, my everything, y'all. I take pictures of everything. Like, everything, I take pictures of it. So I have pictures of everything that y'all sent me. Every single thing. There's not one thing that y'all have. The only thing that I don't have that y'all sent was the glasses that the people stole. The, you know, the blue blockers. Other than that, I have it. Yeah, Zarvis. Because I love, like, y'all got to think. I come from a situation where my family leaves me out of everything. If people are dying, they do not call me. If people have gotten pregnant, had a baby, it doesn't matter. I'm excluded from all of my family things, right? Until it's too late. So when you guys, like, tell me about the babies being born and that I got nieces and nephews that are being born or going down in Jesus' name, or y'all get new jobs, like, I feel like this is how family is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really do help each other. We don't just put the praying hands. We really do pray for our family members. We really do be concerned. Like, for me to know that you guys are connected outside of this, like that you guys talk, like, on other social medias, and that you guys follow each other. Like, to know that so many people knew where Tone was, and I didn't even know how to get in. Like, I text this old one, but I didn't know that he had a new account, or I did, and I never got it. I don't know. Y'all know I be doing a lot. Your dad just died, and cousin once removed told me, wow. Baby, listen. I'm telling you. The only reason I knew my daddy died is because they wanted my uncle to do the funeral. That's the only reason I knew. Other than that, I probably wouldn't know. Am I going to get a discount? For what? I pray that I get discounts everywhere I go. God normally lets all my stuff be on sale. Everything. We are a family, Sarah. No, we're not in Zoom. I didn't open up the Zoom. I guess I could, but I don't. I'm only going to be on for like an hour, so. Oh, Discord. It's like a message board. I think we have Slack. All right, so if I get in this, that means I'm going to have to rearrange everything. Well, only this. I'm thinking. I don't know if I haven't ever did it on, I'll guess because I do want to see that Bible. Okay, give me a second. Okay, yeah, you know me, Luna. Miss Rena. You know. Yes. I want to have class, but I know that takes so much of my energy, and I'm just trying to store up for it. It gives me anxiety sometimes because sometimes those classes are very, very... And y'all know I'm an empath, so I feel all of the emotion, and it makes me a little anxious. I'm not gonna lie. Now I have to build up to do it. Ooh, because I'm working on not. Okay, who can tell that I'm working on not cussing people out? Y'all, is y'all proud of me? Is I'm being good? Okay. Cause I like act that what the bad kids say. Is I'm being good, mama? Is I'm being good? I'm trying. See? And then cue a person that wants me to cuss people out, whatever. But I'm trying. I've been trying to do nice things because Jesus is almost at the door, and I don't know. I don't want him to catch me cussing nobody out because you can't stop that. So I'm working on it. If you gotta ask, right? Is I'm doing good, family? Is I'm being good? Because I've been trying to yes, DC Pooh. I've been trying. We trying to be on our best behavior. I am, because if my dad come and he catch me cussing y'all out, I might not get to take that back. He could, so I'm working on it. So I try not to put myself in situations to where right now until I get it under control where I might get in trouble. Right. You said it, Miss Rena. I don't want to get no whooping. I don't want no whooping. I'm already dealing with a whole bunch of other things that I shall not talk about. But women over 40, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And so even tempering that is getting a little crazy. I just need God to help me right now because there's something going on here that I don't want to talk about, but it is almost uncontrollable. So just know that I'm trying to weather through this storm. Nobody told me about this. Back to Eve. Let's look at how she feels so I can stay good. You just had a hysterectomy. Yes, but this, well, amen. We gonna read about Eve and why we messed up like we is. Come on. Listen. I am growing. That's right. It's growing. I am smart. And I am Listen. Woosah. That's all I'm going to say. Amen. Listen. Listen. What is going on? And Eve said, come on, we're going back to the word. Help, pray for me, everybody. All of the people that are in our community, I need y'all to pray. Coach, look. Hold on now. See, y'all done messed up. It's time. You just wait one moment. You just stay right there. You just hold on a second. Now, what's going on here, Adam? Mm-hmm. You just wait one moment. You stay right there. You hear me? This about, and I'm gonna have to be getting me one of them here to be. Yeah. Yeah. About 20. No. About 20 paces to your left. Yeah. Cuff them. Cuff them. Wait. No. No. The other tree. The other one. Not that. The other tree. Yeah. That one right there. Like. Good job. Like, I'm ready. Listen here. Let me stop. All right, God. I'm happy we get to have fun here. It's a fun time. It is a fun time at this place. Oh, Lord. You ever heard of a tree hugger? About to become one of them. A whole tree hugger out here. Now, you want to know where I got that from? I got that from my great-great-great-great-grandmother. Her name was Eve, so let's read about it. Don't get mad at me, get mad at my grandmama. Mm-hmm. Let's read about it. Here we go. So, Eve's story of the fall and the consequences of her looking through the trees. Look at that. The same thing that plagued my great-great-great-great-grandmother Eve is still plaguing her progenies right now. She got in trouble with a tree, and it just looks like Circa could very well fall for the same thing. Pray for me. The trees are still the devil. Stay away from them, young ladies. Don't walk into the wilderness. You stay out of the woods. Do you hear me? See, Red Riding Hood was another one. She got to walking through the trees by herself and got herself in some trouble. You steer clear of there. You hear me? We're going to read about even the seed she sowed into us. Mm-hmm, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Red Riding Hood, you see? Listen. Women and trees evidently don't get along too well. Mm-mm. We're not supposed to have nothing to do with them. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Just stay away from them, ladies. Right. Right. All right. So let's do this here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. That's why Grandma said don't play in the woods. She sure did she? You too confused. Wealthy heart. We have baby children around here, wealthy heart. And trees are in reference to the male gender. And so women don't need to go playing in the trees. They need to stay in the clear, away from the trees. Because when Eve started to play with trees, as we're going to find out what went on, she got in trouble. So we just steer clear of the trees around here. We are not tree huggers. No. Yeah, my toes is like this. Slowly. Like, we're not? Are you sure we're not? Are you positive? Oh, hilarious. Normally, like, they like, what? We're not? Y'all, my feet be talking to me. I'm telling you right now. They will tell you everything I'm thinking. Moving on. They're a little sad about that. So, moving on. Eve's story of the fall. Let's talk about it. So, she called the kids. We did this earlier. Y'all remember. Hey, baby, it's Grandma. It's Grandma. I need y'all come on up to the house. I done cooked. I need Papa sit now. Papa sit. Yeah, Get everybody together. Get your kids and everybody kids. Bring them on up here. Yeah, I said I done cooked. Now get on up here. Your Papa sick. What? Okay, yeah. Come on and come on up. I need y'all get on up here. All right, hurry up now. Okay. Grandma, see y'all in a minute. So Eve then called everybody to the house. And now that she know her man about to die, she want to tell everybody what she did. She want to wait. Oh, maybe that's where all of the internet chicks and dudes get this from. They want to wait until they did all the deeds and then spill all the tea when it's almost too late. Know where they get it from now. So you're going to wait until you did all that you big enough, bad enough to do and almost dead. Now you want to tell the story. Even though you acted like you didn't know what you was doing the whole time we was asking you about it. You got it from grandparents. I see. I know to watch y'all. You're going to wait till you're almost dead and tell your life. Go on and tell it now so we can know how it is. Hello? Can somebody give me a background check on Eve? Eve who? The first woman, Eve. Heaven? Is there no one that can give me a background check on her? Really? Nobody? I don't know if we should trust her in the gardens or if we should kind of keep her along the water. Or do you know where we should put her? So you don't know if she's trustworthy to work around animals? Okay. Don't trust her around the animals. Anything else? Anything else we should know about her? She's a little ditzy. Got it. And she doesn't have much common sense? Really? Good thing to know before because we were going to put her in a different position, the mother of all people. And then we thought, well, maybe we might want to redo that. I don't know if she should be cast for this movie or not. I don't know if she'll fit in here. Well, thank you. Thanks, haven't I? Okay, well, all right. We'll go ahead and consider thinking about it. I don't know. We'll look over her resume and see if she's the one we need to put in that role. All right. Well, maybe we'll have another couple people like Angelina Jolie or somebody play the role and see. We'll have them audition. Maybe Oprah. She looks like she could be. Yeah. Taraji. I never thought about that. Yeah, she'd probably be perfect for the role. Yeah. Okay. You guys have a good day. Have a good night. Lord, why did you choose her? You couldn't have chose nobody else. Mm-mm. Yeah, I told you I'm prepared to be sick of me. It's about to be 19,152 calls to heaven. Just wait. Right. Hoppo, who this woman? Adam, who is this woman? Listen. Listen. Okay, y'all, come on. All right. Okay. So let's realize why women are so bitter and evil now. This has a lot to do with it. So it says, then Eve said to them, listen, all my children and my children's children, and I will tell you how the enemy deceived us. It happened while we were guarding paradise, each his portion allotted from God. Now I was watching in my share, the south and the west, and the devil came into Adam's portion where the male animals were. Since God divided the animals among us, and all the males he gave to your father, and all the females he gave to me. And each of us kept his own. Mm-hmm. Y'all ready? Okay, so it says, and the devil spoke to the serpent. Y'all hear me? Now listen. The devil spoke to the serpent. Everybody always tries to make it like the devil was the serpent. No, the same way demons inhabit animals and bodies right now, people, schizophrenia and all of this, it was the same thing. A spirit cannot just even take over an animal. The animal has to be able to allow them to inhabit them. Okay? Y'all reading it? Y'all see it? It says, and the devil spoke to the serpent, saying, rise and come to me, and I will tell you something to your advantage. Possession, exactly. Then the serpent came to him, and the devil said to him, I hear that you are wiser than all the beasts. So I came to observe you. I found you greater than all the beasts, and they associate with you, but yet you are prostrate to the very least. Why do you eat of the weeds of Adam and not of the fruit of paradise? Rise and come and let us make him. Let me see. Rise and come and let us make him to be cast out of paradise through his wife. So y'all know that the snake used to walk upright. He could fly. He was as big as Adam. And he was the smartest. It's so funny that they use, doctors are supposed to be the smartest people on the planet, and they use the snakes for their symbol as well. Isn't that crazy? Yes, it's on YouTube. Right? They say doctors are like the smartest people, right? Scientists are considered doctors, right? Right. So Lucifer, the spirit, went to the snake. I'm thinking it was probably a king cobra, because who is it that they always depict as like the wisest snake? It's always a king cobra that's talking to somebody and beguiling the person, right? It's not really normally like a little black snake. It's always like a king cobra that is seducing the human, right? Do you guys remember in the Cave of Treasures when the snake attacked and they took him and threw him over to India? And he was the largest type snake. What's the biggest snake? As far as like a human-sized snake would be a king cobra, is like the size of if it stands up on his tail, it's about the size of a human. They can stand 6-7 feet tall in the air, right? And it says that the snakes was dropped off in India. Who's famous for their snakes? Still to this day. The Arabians even have, and the Egyptians have the snakes on their headdress as well. Exactly. If you wanted someone to train your snake back in the day, you went to India and got a snake trainer, right? They always show them in the movies as the snake trainers. And they are considered the most intelligent snakes. I didn't know that, see? Okay, so here we go. Right? And so Lucifer goes to the snake and says, "You the smartest one. Why is you eating of Adam's them scraps when all the animals come to you for advice?" And you're like, you know what I'm saying? The lion is the strongest, but the snake is the smartest. Right? A snake staff, exactly. Right? How to train your dragon. The wisest of the reptiles, exactly, right? Well, he was the wisest of all the animals. The snake was the wisest of all the animals. God gave him, he ate the same food that Adam and them ate. He sat up and ate with them and talked with them. Yeah. Yeah. So he said, "Why do you eat the weeds of Adam and not the fruit of paradise? Rise and come and let us make him to be cast out of paradise through his wife." So Lucifer already knew that the woman, in theory, was the weaker vessel. So he said, we gonna get to him through a woman. Let me ask you a question. When a man is set up, normally, how is it that he gets set up? If a man loses everything, a lot of times it's in behind a what? A woman. Freedom, life, career, a woman. So then nothing has changed from the Garden of Eden until now. Lucifer is still on his job. He is still using us to destroy man. To trick them, to beguile them, to lead them astray. To drive them crazy, to drive them to end their lives, to drive them to not even want to be a damn man no more. Kardashians. Anyway, so we're going to get through him through his woman, just as we were cast out through him. So Lucifer said, we're going to get him kicked out through his wife the way we were kicked out through him. Do y'all realize that every single thing that Lucifer does is just because he does not get to hold the place that he held? Do y'all realize it's all about pride? All the babies and the people that have been unalived in wars and all these different schemes that the enemy, and it's all because he is throwing a whole hissy fit because he can't be the most special no more. So when he gets you to sin against God and do certain things, just understand it ain't even about you. He just wants to knock everybody out, to knock everybody out of the way, hoping God is going to put him back in his place. And God said he'll never get there. So when he causes you to lie, it's so you get knocked out the box. He's one person closer to maybe getting his spot back. He's like a dance mom. Or a sports dad. It's not really about the kid. It's about you. And you looking like the perfect dance mom or cheer mom or football dad or coach. about you, not about the children. And think about it. That's exactly how Lucifer does us. He just wants his daddy's attention again. He wants to be the apple of his dad's eye. And when God made us, because he sinned, well, or because he knew he had pride and he wouldn't listen, he just wants his spot back. And he's trying to knock us out one at a time to get his spot back. So when he gets you to sin, just think about it. It ain't even about giving you what you want. It's just about him trying to knock everybody out so he can get back to daddy's number one son. Is it worth it? And he's never going to get it. So then he got rid of all these people and did all these horrible things for nothing because he's never going to get that. And then you want to size up with him and don't even realize he been plotting on us since before we all got here. They do still communicate. And it's like a parent whose dad is a kid that got disowned. And they're still, y'all see them in the movies? No, Dad! Because I had no one! And you put me out and you let them stay. And I was that. Literally. He's a brat. God made him the most beautiful, the most this and that. And he got all stiff-necked and whatever. And so then God took his beauty and kicked him down here. He can go up there and chat, but he's only allowed in like a certain, he don't get to go in God's presence. He has to get messages through his brothers. Tell Dad that old girl down here looking at tall trees and stuff, and Jesus be like, I already know. Try again, Lucifer. It's not gonna work. Well, she looked at 5 tall trees today. 5 of them. And you should have seen her eyes. And he's like, yep, I already knew she was going to do that too. What else is it, Lucifer? Got anything else? So God turned off his ears because the whining is annoying as hell. Exactly. No, it's not the same. This is like the end. This is like their last will and testament. Oh, I know. Yes. So there's that. Y'all just gotta know. Lucifer be coming for us all. Okay, so come on, let's get reading because it get good. So it says, then the serpent said to him, I fear lest the Lord be wrathful with me. So the serpent was like, nah, I don't know if we should do that, because if you got kicked out and then you want me to let you use my voice so we can go trick her, so we can get them kicked out. He said, nah, I think God might be mad about that. I don't know if I should do that or not. That don't sound too smart. This is what the snake is saying. Why is this person in the garden? Okay. Exactly. Right? And the devil said to him, do not fear. Only become my vessel, and I will speak a word through your mouth by which you will be able to deceive him. So you a coward, Lucifer, because you can't even use your own manifestation. You had to get into something else and slither like Slytherin. Harry Potter. Only certain people can hear the snake talking. Little Mermaid. 277. We at 17 now. 277, and then chapter 17. So it says, and immediately he suspended himself from the walls of paradise about the time when the angels of God went up to worship. And then Satan came in the form of an angel and sang hymns to God as the angels. And I saw him bending, hold on, over the wall like an angel. And he said to me, "Are you Eve?" And I said to him, "I am." And he said to me, "What are you doing in paradise?" And I replied, "God placed us to guard it and to eat from it." And the devil answered me through the mouth of the serpent, "You do well, but you do not eat of every plant." And I said to him, "Yes, we eat of every plant except one only, which is in the midst of paradise, concerning which God commanded us not to eat of it, which God commanded us not to eat of it, else you should most surely die." Hi. So it says, "Then the serpent said to me, May God live, for I am grieved over you, that you are like animals. For I do not want you to be ignorant, but rise and come and eat and observe the glory of the tree." And I said to him, "I fear lest God be angry with me, just as he told us." And he said to me, "Fear not. For at the that's why, because this is super. I'm like, what's the deal here? There we go. Something. I'm like, why I can't see it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. There we go. We're in book 2. Okay. So think about this. Lucifer tricked a third of all the angels to follow him out of heaven, and they lost their grace. Right? And then he tricked the animals out of their ability to speak the same language that we speak when he conned the snake. And now he's getting ready to con a third species. First he conned his brothers, then he conned the animal, and now he's about to con humans. And this is before Seth or Abel or any of those guys were born. Ain't that crazy? He's so selfish. He caused his brothers to lose out on their grace. The OTP is the Old Testament Supergrapha. This, you can download it at Z Library or ZLib. This is what, these are the books, extra books, not extra books. These books used to be in the Bible when they took them out. So this is more books of the Bible that your KJV does not have. So this is when we say OTP, we mean Old Testament Supergrapha. We just don't like to say that all the time. And then we're either in book 1 or book 2. Right, but ain't that selfish, y'all? So think about it. Anytime you commit a sin and you think you got away with it, yes, you can buy them on Amazon, and you can download them right now if you want to read them with us. Like if you want to read tonight, just go to Z Library. You can get both of them right now and download them. And the page you'll need to be on in book 2. So you need the red book and the blue book. But you'll need to be on the PDF. It's going to be on page 330 is where we are right now. So you can read with us. We're in book 2. So that would be the blue book. You're welcome. Z Library, and you can get it now. So it says, "Then the serpent said to me," oh, we got that. Here we go. "And I said to him, I fear lest God be angry with me, just as he told us. And he said to me, Fear not, for at the very time you eat, your eyes will be open and you will be like gods." What is everybody talking about they are right now? We are what? Gods. Gods. People say, oh, we gods. No, not me. You can take that all you like. I won't be taking part in it. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Mm-hmm. So in the Garden of Eden, Lucifer told them, eat this, you'll be like gods. He told his brothers, we gonna war against our dad, God, and we will rule. Tricked them. Tricked Eve and them and told them they was gonna be like gods. And told the snake, you ain't gonna have to be lower than them. If we get rid of them, then the garden is yours, and we'll run the garden. So he tricked his brothers. He tricked the animals. He tricked his brothers out of their grace. He tricked the animals out of their ability to talk, most of them. And then he tricked humans out of the garden as well. And out of our eternal life. Because prior to us leaving, we would live eternally. But we had to die when we had to get kicked out of the garden. Right. Sucks. We were supposed to live forever. We were supposed to be eternal beings. And even after we fell, he still gave us 1,000 years. Or almost a whole freaking 900 years old. He could have cut it down to 100 instantly. But men just kept getting more evil, so he kept cutting the time. Because the longer we lived, the more evil we got. We didn't get better, we got worse. So that's why we only got 120 years now. Because you got to think, even after he said we wouldn't live eternally, Methuselah lived 970 some years. 980 or whatever. He lived longer than Adam. $969. And Adam lived 930. So he got 69 years more than Adam. So God was still gracious enough to say, okay, y'all ain't gonna live forever, but I still let you live like 1,000 years. That's a long time. And instead of us getting closer to God, we got further and further. Oh, we living. I already know I got about 700 years. I'm about to do everything I want to do. Not that our mentality has changed much. You know? Mm-hmm. So, all right. He said, fear not, for at the very time that you eat, your eyes will be open, and you will be like gods, knowing good and evil. But since God knew this, that you would be like him, he begrudged you and said, don't eat of it. But come to the plant and see its great glory. And I turned to the plant and saw its great glory. And I said to him, it is pleasing to consider with the eyes. Yet I was afraid to take the fruit. And he said to me, come, and I will give it to you. Follow me. And I opened the gate for him. And he entered into paradise. Remember, I told you demons can't come into your house just like vampires unless you allow them in. You have to invite them in. He was only hanging over the wall because he couldn't get in. She had to open the door and invite him into paradise in order for him to come and do what he did. Ain't that crazy? So nothing has changed. Hi, Mr. Perry. Mm-hmm. He hasn't changed. Ain't that crazy, though? He tricked his brothers, the animals, and now humans. So you tricked billions of angels. All the animals used to be able to talk. Every animal used to be, even the worms could talk. You tricked all the animals except for parrots and a couple of dogs that might eat some stuff out. Other than that, birds is the only ones that really get to talk. And they only can mimic. Talking about just let me possess you. Right. Yep. Coming up. Yep. It's the same thing, Sarah. Yeah. So he tricked all of the... He hate everybody because he ain't in his spot. Yeah. It's crazy. That's why this is important. Okay. So it says, and I opened the gate for him, and he entered into paradise, passing through in front of me. And after he had walked a little, he turned to me and said, I have changed my mind, and I will not allow you to eat it. He said these things, wishing in the end to entice and ruin me. So he got her all riled up about it. She let him in, and he said, oh, I changed my mind. He really just wanted to get in. 279. As soon as he got in the door. Now, y'all remember that story I told y'all about the guy that I was dating, and they had prayed like a ring of fire in the spirit around my door, and he kept saying he didn't feel invited. And then I was like, I'm inviting you in. I didn't think about what I said. He walked in my house, stayed in there 30 seconds. Was like, let's go back outside. I was like, you just did all of that for me to invite you in, but the spirit just needed to be invited in so it could come back at a later date. Literally stepped in my house for no more than 2 minutes and stepped right back outside. Just like the vampires, you can't they can't get in unless you invite them. Evil spirits cannot get in your house unless you invite them. They cannot walk through your threshold unless you invite them. And you seeing the person, but if it's a spirit of murder or whatever is on that person, they know, just like the Lucifer masked himself as a snake, but it was another spirit speaking through the snake. Okay, when God tell you to leave a person alone or leave a situation alone and you're still seeing the person, all y'all got to do is go back to this story that, yes, it was the same snake that Adam and Eve had seen every single day. But the intent and the spirit in the snake was not the same. It was the same body, same face, different spirit. This is how the enemy tricks you. He come looking like what you know. It was the same snake Evening was used to seeing. It wasn't no different snake. It was the same snake, but the spirit in the snake was different. You see? So you can be dealing. Come on, Grace. Put that, look. When I was home with my kids, I anointed their houses. Right, put that oil right over the step. On their patios and everything. Sure did. Sorry, girls. Lord, please don't let nothing that mean no. Come on. All right. So it says, and I opened the gate for him, and he entered into paradise, passing through in front of me. And after a while, after he walked a little, he turned and said to me, I changed my mind. I will not allow you to eat. He said these things, wishing in the end to entice and to ruin me. And he said to me, swear to me that you are giving it also to your husband. And I said to him, I do not know By what sort of oath I should swear to you? However, that which I do know, I tell you. By the throne of the Lord and the cherubim and the tree of life, I shall give it to my husband to eat. And when he had received the oath from me, he went and climbed the tree and sprinkled his evil poison on the fruit which he gave to me to eat, which is covetousness. Who got that? Yes, oil. I just go over my oil, like get my oil, go over the door and ask God to make it representative of his blood. Because he said wherever the blood is, like God's spirit is there. Right? So what's covetousness? Even though we know, let's look up the definition. Don't nobody say it. Let's just look up the definition of covetousness. Covetousness. It says for covetousness is coveting is the origin of every sin. And that makes sense because Lucifer coveted God's power. He also coveted the love that God had for Adam. Like a poison apple, right? What's the definition for covetousness? Yearn to possess or have something. Yes, olive oil. Hey, Tom. I ain't seen you, but hey. Does it say jealous? What's the definition, family? An insatiable desire for worldly gain. A strong wish to have something, especially something that belongs to someone else. Ooh. Lucifer wanted the praise of the angels and the elite. So he waged war in heaven because he wanted God's worship. He wanted to be worshiped. So he coveted God's power. Then when God made us, he didn't make the angels in his image. They was his sons, but he made us in his image. Lucifer already wanted to be God, so yeah, he ain't about to bow to us. He already wanted to be God, and then God turned around and made us in his image. Yeah, he was mad. He didn't want none of his brothers. He tried to round up when, because he knew what he was about to do was going to get him kicked out. You know your parents. He rounded up as many as his brothers as he could against God. Then he was mad because the animals were still in God's favor. But do y'all realize that when Eve did what she did, the animals was cursed, the earth was cursed, man and woman were cursed. Everything was cursed after that. Lucifer and the fallen angels were the only cursed beings at that point in time. Okay. So you knew you was about to get kicked out, you got your brothers kicked out. They lost their beautiful glory and however they look and their powers. They have them, but not like that. Then, since the animals wasn't in bad graces with God, you turn around and got them in trouble so they couldn't talk no more. And then, the people. You hate everybody. Mad because you can't get your glory back. You shouldn't have did it. Weirdo. And now everybody, and y'all be trying to be on his team. Stupid. He mad. He mad. So when you steal, when you do stuff, when you take stuff that you're not supposed to take and you do things, You don't even realize Lucifer don't love you. You go cheat on your spouse. Lucifer don't love you. He's trying to get you knocked off so he can, you're one less human that's in his way to getting back to his spot. That's what the Bible says. Don't let him deceive you. He wants your spot. And if he can't take it, he gonna knock you out. So when you understand that thought come to you to do something you're not supposed to, realize he just wants God to hurry up and kill you. Because that's another human that's not in his way. That's grace that he didn't get because he got one chance. He messed up and God didn't give him another chance. We get a gazillion chances in a day. We can sin all day and God will allow us to live and wake up tomorrow and say, God, please forgive me. And he will. Lucifer never got that. He messed up once and he never got to come back. Not on the level that he was. We messed up a gazillion times, even tell God we hate him, we don't believe in him, and he still loves us and give us mercy that Lucifer didn't get. Ain't that crazy? Yes, he's real mad. You're welcome, Miss Shirley. Yep. So look, let's finish this real quick. So he says, so for covetousness is the origin of every sin, and I bent the branch toward the earth and took the fruit and ate. So if she would have had, now look at even that. If Lucifer would have just given her the fruit without his poison on it, magic. Snow White, right? But also, who taught magic to the people on earth? In the 7th generation, in the days of Jared, who taught magic? The fallen angels. So he already knew potions. Because there's magic in heaven. They wouldn't have been able to teach it if it wasn't already in heaven. It just became magic when it's used for wrong, which is humans using it, period. Or fallen angels. They was only supposed to use magic in heaven. Or when God told them to. They were never supposed to teach it to us. So now we see that the Garden of Eden, the first people dealt with magic. Okay, because what's the definition for pharmacy? Lucifer was from Slytherin house. He is the father of Slytherin house, as a matter of fact. Him and the snake. The Watchers, yes. Pharma, right? Pharmakeia or pharmakia, which means spells, incantations, like you said, to charm or poison. So that actually started in the garden. Who knew? Because after that, she was bewitched. She was not her normal self anymore. And Lucifer knew that. Because now she ain't thinking straight. All her thoughts is about to be sinful. See, they don't tell us in KJV. It said that she bit the apple, but it didn't say that Lucifer put poison on it. Magic. It didn't say that. But it makes sense. Because they still talking about it today, ain't they? We on page 281 now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right? So look. She said, and at that very moment my eyes were open, and I knew that I was naked, and of the righteousness. Oh, excuse me. And I knew that I was naked of the righteousness with which I had been clothed. And I wept, saying, why have you done this to me? Now that I have been estranged from my glory with which I was clothed. So Lucifer lost his glory. And whatever that heavenly body that we're waiting to get back, she got stripped of it. She got stripped of it. Lucifer got stripped of his glory. And now Eve then got stripped from hers. The angels got stripped of their glory. But that's the same glorified body that we're trying to get back into. So then they got this. The corruption body. So as soon as she ate from that, she got a corruptible body. Death. Think about when you start being in a situation and it's fun at first. We'll say addiction. Addiction always starts out fun. Right? And before you know it, that addiction is killing you. And you never get that feeling back that you had the first time, whatever it is. Whether it be sex addiction, stealing, whatever. And you start to feel heavier and heavier every time you engage in that sin. You don't think the way you used to. You don't act the way that you used to. So nothing has changed. The devil say he ain't using no new tricks. And literally, we're learning from here that he does not. So when you think you're getting away with it, understand you're a pawn in the game. Lucifer just need us all out of here, hoping that once we're all gone, God will just love him. So when you sin, you're really fighting against yourself for real, because the devil wants you to die because he wants your place. Yep, Miss Gray. Yep. Yep. So let's look. And I wept also about the oath, but that one came down from the tree and vanished. I looked for leaves in my region so that I might cover my shame, but I did not find any from the trees of paradise, since while I ate, all of the leaves of all the trees of my portion fell, except those of the fig tree only. So as soon as she ate, fall happened. What's happening outside my window today? She was bare. So as soon as she ate, only on her side, all the leaves on all of the trees instantly fell off. There go y'all first fall. Everything is exposed in fall. Whatever was hidden in the summertime, fall and winter, you can see. God said it was booby trapped. That's how he already knew, because all these trees was full of leaves, and now I can see everything. You exposed. Tell me that ain't how sin work. You could do it in the dark, but after a while it's going to come to the light, and everything that was hidden is exposed. Nothing has changed. Toes wiggling and wiggling and wiggling. Come on now. It was the first receipts. That was the first receipts, y'all. Wiggling off. Toes are definitely wiggling. Mm-mm. Ain't that crazy? That's like you go do a booty call or whatever, a hookup, and all of the curtains just fall. And all of the blinds just instantly fall. And everybody at the hotel or wherever you at, like all the doors fly open. Like as soon as the act is committed. Could you imagine? Or, I got one even better. It's like y'all hiding in the closet and then you on a jumbotron because you didn't know it was a hidden camera in there. And everybody at the game can see. Girl, you need to put a little lotion on your crack, girl. We seen you. Girl, put some lotion in between them cheeks. Cause, oh, woo! A little crusty. I'm just saying. What you say? Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. Exactly. We talking about how when you sin, it's it's not hidden to God. As soon as you sin, he can see everything. Well, he can see everything before that, but this was the first example of that. Get out the shea butter. Well, it said it right here. It said, and I also wept, but Lucifer was gone. Get management on the phone. Why is all of the leaves falling? Hold on. Uriel. Yeah, something did happen. Something did happen down in the garden. Cold red. Cold red. She done bit the damn apple. Go. She did. I can see all the way to the north side. Something is going. Delete, dog. Delete. Now listen, I'm telling you, the leaves was just on the trees 30 seconds ago, Michael. No. Yeah, I can hold. Hello. Have you looked over in the north, in the south, in the west? Did you go over there? There's no. I'm telling you, there's no leaves on any of the trees. Something's up. Did you let Lucifer in? Code red. Yes. Oh, listen, I can see it. God, like, give my chariot ready. This heifer done bit the apple. Now, I thought she was going to give it longer than that. No, I'm serious. This is God. My passcode, it's God. YHWH001. YHWH001. No, that is the password. I made the Get my chariot here now. Yeah, I can see what's going on. I don't need to be over on wing 4. Listen. YH. Where's your boss? Cause they probably never thought it was gonna happen. Right. Security, get my chariot. I gotta go down to level 3 because I don't. Right. You're fired. Listen, right. It's God. I don't need a passcode. Oh, Lord. Listen. Oh, my God. I can just imagine. I mean, think about it. The angels probably never thought. They probably, we scared them, so we know they ain't going. Yes, I need a two-way verification, please. Are you sure? Someone is on level 4. They're saying they're the big G. No, seriously. No. He gave the code. YHWH001. I put it in. It's not working. I don't know. I think that we're not. I don't understand. It's something's malfunctioning. Can you please hold? The angels probably was losing it that day. They didn't know what to do. Cue the trumpets, right? Listen. Could y'all imagine? This is how I be hearing the Bible. Y'all don't hear it like that, but that's how I hear the Bible in my head. That's how I hear the Bible in my head, just like that. I could only imagine. All right. Excuse me. So we know all the leaves fell off as soon as she ate. Excuse me. It says, and I took its leaves and made for myself skirts. And they were from the same plants of which I ate. And I cried out with a loud voice, saying, Adam, Adam, where are you? Rise and come to me, and I will show you a great mystery. And when your father came, I spoke to him unlawful words of transgression, such as brought us down from great glory. For when he came, I opened my mouth, and the devil was speaking. And I began to admonish him, saying, Lucifer possessed Eve. In most of the crazy deranged shows, it's always a woman that's possessed by the devil. Very rarely is it a man that they show possessed by the devil. Most times it's a woman. Can you get me manufacturing, please? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to need to talk with him about the first model. The first model of woman. What do you mean, what model? Yeah. Uh-huh. I think we're going to need to redo the brain. I don't know why, but I think that the circuits there just might not be connecting or something. The motherboard, it doesn't seem to be, it seems to be a short in the motherboard, I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, the motherboard just keeps shorting out. Now, I don't know. We've tried all the... Yeah. All right. Well, you just let me know. All right. Okay. This is short. This half a... Oh, God. Okay. So he didn't trick you. You ask him, why did he take your glory? And then you allow him to beguile you, use your voice. So not only now have you... Lucifer still ain't show his own face to nobody. But the Bible says that it... Right. She on recall. Right. Look. So Lucifer, he came as an angel of the light. He came as a snake. And now he's speaking through Eve. So you didn't like how I felt when your glory was ripped away and when you was embarrassed. And so now what you do is you take and you embarrass the men that lay with you. And you purposely ruin their lives knowing how you felt when it happened to you. Looks like y'all acting like y'all great grandma. Why you couldn't have just left it with you and left him out of it? And we gonna say it's the male Eves because y'all be having a messed up life and y'all run into a woman that credit is good, life is good, and y'all will ruin everything that she has. So looks like a lot of us are still acting like our great-great-grandparents, the first people. I was hurt, so they'll be fine. I made it through. Really. Misery loves company. Exactly. Ain't that crazy? So we really haven't changed that much from Adam and Eve. That's why God said, oh, I've seen y'all before. You're just replicas of Adam and Eve. Literally. Come on. Ain't that crazy? So let's get on down through here. So we're going to skip down to 22. It says the appearance of God in paradise. It says, and in the same hour. So the same hour that they sinned and they ate, the same hour God got up on that chariot and came right on down. And in the same hour, we heard the archangel Michael sounding his trumpet, calling the angels, saying, thus said the Lord, hear ye, hear ye. Come with me into paradise and hear the sentence which I pronounce on Adam. Go call my homeboy. Yep. Call my homeboys, boy. Everybody want to see this. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yep. Just hold on a second. Yep, you hold on. Get all my people together. Everybody come on down. I need my audience. Because what I got to say, everybody needs to hear it. And scribes, I need y'all to come on and do y'all little thug this so that y'all got going. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got here. Hold on. Oh, it ain't gonna work for whatever reason. Because it's not yours. Alright, yep. Get the camcorder ready, as my mama used to call it. Because I'm gonna need somebody to take a record of this. Everybody down to the garden. Everybody. I need everybody to be aware. Bring scraps, bring you. Yeah. Tell him to get his thing a quick writing. Yep. Tell Peruvia to bring his read because I need somebody to sign off on. Just get everybody down there. Get them down there. Okay, yeah. Everybody come in here. Tell Michael get everybody ready. Okay. That's what we doing around here. God said make a record of it. Oh, listen. Prepare to be sick of me. It'll go away about a week later. All right. God said come with him into paradise so we can hear what he about to tell Adam. That's what he said. But don't tell Adam and Eve you coming. Okay. He said don't tell Adam and Eve we coming. Yeah. Okay. All right. He said, don't tell Adam and Eve I'm coming, but let everybody else know. Right? He said, and she said, and as we heard the archangel sounding the trumpet, we said, behold, God is coming into paradise to judge us. of glory is entering paradise. Could you imagine? Let's play this back. You listen to the snake. You let the snake in. The snake climbs up the tree, hidden by all the brush, picks the fruit, sprinkles some stuff on it, gives it to you. You lose your glory. All your leaves fall. You let Satan inhabit your body. You trick your husband. Now you done covered yourself up. And now God done blew his trumpet and all of the angels are coming. And all of the elite and all of the people that's in heaven. And you can't hide. Where you going to hide from? Because all the leaves is off. You got to think. That ain't just the leaves on the trees. That's the bushes. The vines. Any foliage that was hot. By Felicia. Exactly. Right. Anything that had leaves on it, everything is on the ground. Not just the trees. So you ain't hiding the bottom or the top. Nothing. That's a whole lot of, right. It sticks. Mm-hmm. Listen. Running. You hear? You're not hiding anything. Everything is exposed now. Something in this place changed. Except the fig tree. Exactly. So we're going to read this and then we're going to get on out of here. So it said, behold, God is coming into paradise to judge us. And we were afraid and hid. And God returned to paradise seated on a chariot of cherubim. God was seated on a chariot of cherubim. And the angels were praising him. And when God came into paradise, all the plants of both the portion of Adam and also my portion bloomed forth and were established. So wherever God goes, there's going to be life. And where all the leaves fell and were dead, that's just like if God started driving through your neighborhood and it's winter and all of a sudden everything looked like spring and summertime and you know it's December. What you gonna do? The snow melts and everything and instantly it's just like when Tinkerbell and them go through there and they got the wand and they're the thing. So yeah, what would you do? I'd be terrified at the fact that they was just dead and now he coming through here and everything comes back to life. Yeah, but you know he on his way to judge you though. You about to get a whooping. You about to get a whooping. Uh-huh. Right. They said we was scared and we hid. It said when God came into paradise, all the plants and both of the portion of Adam and also my portion bloomed forth and were established. And the throne of God was made ready where the tree of life was. Oh, and God called Adam, saying, Adam, where did you hide, thinking that I would not find you? Can a house hide from its builder? Then your father answered and said, O Lord, we are not hiding, thinking that we would not be discovered by you, but rather I was afraid because I am naked, and I stood in awe of your might, O Lord. God said to him, who showed you that you are naked, unless you have forsaken my commandment, which I delivered to you to keep? And then Adam remembered the word which I spoke to him when I wanted to deceive him. This is Eve talking. I will make you safe from God. And he turned to me and he turned and said to me, why have you done this? And I also remembered the word of the serpent, and I said, the serpent deceived me. So the snake told Adam, I can protect you from God. But he told him through the voice of his wife. Then he used the voice of the snake to trick Eve. And he used his own voice to trick his brothers. He lied to everybody. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. So I'm going to let y'all read the punishments. And we can pick this back up in the morning. Because we got most of it. But we eventually, I want to get down to, it's another thing I haven't highlighted. And we're going to read about Adam's death. Yeah, he don't care who he used. So just think about this. Every time you think about wanting to do something that you're not going to get caught for, realize that you're a pawn in the game. Lucifer just wants you to die in your sin so that he can get back to heaven. Is it worth it? Is it worth losing out on your grace? And as you can see, every single person in the Bible he used, he tricked them. Hey, Jim Jones. From Atlanta. I'm late, Miss Ida. I brought him back at the right time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm late. Now, we recorded it on YouTube, mama. You know it's on here. I was only supposed to be on here an hour. I've been on here an hour and 37 minutes. So, I'm about to get off. But you know it's recorded. What was it? What was it? Yes. So I hope and pray that y'all go and y'all get reading. Go back over this with your fine-tooth comb. Go back to page 70 and read to where we at right now. And then go read Genesis when it talks about the fallen man. When it talks about the garden in the first book of Genesis. Oh, for real? Dang. That's good. You did a whole stock while you was watching in an hour and 38 minutes. That ain't bad. You need a study buddy. Listen. You got to get in the Slack. They be doing all kind of stuff, I think, but maybe not as much. But folks be in the Slack. They be in there like reading and sharing information and all kinds of stuff. I got to get on the website. We got a platform to do that on our website too. I just haven't. Slack, yeah, they got a Slack if I'm not mistaken, and there are letter boards on the website circletrouble22.com too. There's letter boards on there too that you guys can giant talk, and I need to start up some more. It'd be a lot, y'all. Y'all already know it'd be a lot. Hello? I don't have time. No, I don't have time. I just don't have time. There's not enough hours in the day. All right, I gotta go. I just don't be having no time, family. I don't know, just Kenya. They gonna have to tell you. Everybody, Charmaine said, Miss Mitchell said she need to study, buddy. Y'all better get in the Slack. Y'all can study together in there, I'm thinking. We got enough people, girl. Listen, everybody need a study buddy group. Get on the website. Go to circletrouble22.com. And we set up a study group in there. Yes. We got the website. Y'all can set up I think the Giants is still in there. Y'all can start studying today. Yes. I don't know, just Kenya. I know that on the website it's groups, and I probably gotta some other people to get in, but there's stuff on there. I just need to sit and do what I'm supposed to do. Who? Ooh. Ah. I'm allergic to you niggas. No, I'm just playing. There might be some BS in here. Circa, don't say things like that out loud. I'm allergic to... So, no, I'm just playing. Slack name is Circa Troval Warriors. There you go. Sorry, church people. It's today Thursday. It's Wednesday night Bible study, so I shouldn't have said that. Miss Ida, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to be good. I'm about to get off here. That's why I'm about to get off. Because y'all can feel it coming too. It's time to go. I realize if I don't overstay my welcome, I don't get in trouble. So I'm going to go and get on out of here. I'm going to go on and head out. I'm going to head out of here. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, TT baby. I love y'all. Good night, everybody. We back. We is back and better. I'm working on cussing people out. Now that I have a new prop. It's really about to get crazy. You ever seen a witch on the phone? Well, we might have to pretend that witches have cell phones. But they have crystal balls. It's the same thing. Liquid crystal display. So I guess we ain't too far off. But I got to get my witch costume out now. We about to have a hood witch or something. I'm going to get my little Harry Potter little stuff. I don't know. Hello? Yeah. I guess this would be considered a... Let me stop. Yeah. It's going to be great. I love this place. I'm so happy. I love that y'all love being here because y'all let me be me. It's great. I'm telling you. I don't have enough space. Because if I had space, oh yeah, we had some real skits. We would. Look, yeah, you mean, yes, I mean not cussing nobody out. Is I being good? Is I being good? Is I being good, family? Because that's how I'm like, is I being good? I'm being good. Okay. Y'all can finish reading. Y'all know y'all don't gotta wait on me. Thank you so much. Y'all don't gotta wait on me to read. Y'all know y'all are more than welcome to read. I'm just saying if we do get back on, we'll probably start up at the same place. Because I do want y'all to get it. But I appreciate it. I pray y'all go finish reading. So we could be like, wait, the drama is. The tea is. Hold on. Think about, so look too. Think about this. If Lucifer, if his everything is pirated, right? His worship, the way that he sets up his temples is pirated. Everything that he has is copywritten information, right? Or so with that, really think about when you get ready to sin and do something against God, the only reason you're doing that is because Lucifer wants your spot. Because he's the one that's enticing you to do it. And why is he about to give you this thing that God does not want you to have? Thank you so much. Because, man, listen, I appreciate y'all too. I do. Because y'all give me a place to be able to be free. And think about this. The devil's not giving you nothing because the stuff he's telling you he got, he don't even own it. God said he owned the hills and stuff. He just letting Lucifer lease it. And he still got to ask permission to give you the Bentleys and whatnot. He can't even just say, yeah, have it. Like God can say, oh, yeah, just give it to him. Lucifer has to go and say, can I pretend that my power gave them this? And God be like, nah, you can give them a Jetta. I'm going to keep the Bentleys for myself. They're going to praise me more for that. So no. Please, Dad! No. I said you can give him a Jetta. And that's it. You gotta ask permission to come get your soul for you to even be able to try to sell it. Ain't that crazy? I don't want nothing he got to offer. It's all counterfeit. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. We might have early morning class. Why not? So maybe whatever time I get up, 45 minutes after that, I'll be on here. It might be 6 o'clock in the morning. We shall see. I don't know. I love y'all, though. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, family. Oh, I'm happy y'all had a good study. Y'all, we about to get it in. We ain't always going to talk about the end of the world. Because it's ending. We seeing it. So we going to get there. But let's talk about some happy stuff first. Yes. I'll see y'all in the morning. I love y'all. Good night. Sleep good and kiss my circle littles and tell them to say their prayers and stuff. And pray for everybody around the world tonight. Literally. I ask that you pray. I don't care if they Satanists, they hate you or whatever. I need you to pray for every single living human being that is on this planet right now tonight before you go to bed. Can y'all please do that? Don't forget. Everybody on the planet. So it's 8.5 billion people. I need you to pray for Putin included and the orange guy. And our dead president, who they keep acting like is alive, that's not a robot. That guy. Pray for his robot or him. I don't know which one we're listening to. So there's that. I love y'all. Have a good day and night. Bye.